are two sisters
with few fears
and great ambition,
ready to take on the world
one ocean at a time.
Welcome back this week, everyone. So we spent the night anchored off the beach outside of HOGSTY Reef, our halfway point between Acklands and Great Inagua. We arrived later than we thought, so we brought the drone out in the morning to show you just how beautiful this uninhabited coral atoll really is. Alright, HOGSTY, it's been real, but peace out. One night of rolly rockiness, and we're ready to go to Great Inagua. Meet up with everybody else. We'll see how the winds are, and if they're in our favor. Alright, we are out here, full sails. A tiny reef in the head sail, and we are going 6.5, 6. Decently fast. We hit 7 a couple times, but it's looking good out here. Alright, today's the day. We're moving on again to Little Inagua. Our ending location is going to be DR, hopefully on Thursday. We're getting the boat all ready to take off. It's going to be like a 6-hour sail, hopefully, today. And then, you guys ready? You ready to go? They know what the engine sound means. But yeah, alright, taking off. It's sporty out here, but this trip is about as long as it took us to get from HOGSTY to Great Inagua. But we're beating, so it might take us 8 hours instead of 6. It's alright though. It's not awful. Yeah, so it's pretty rough. Decided not to stay outside because it's sporty out there. Luca is not a happy camper. Freya is doing a little bit better. But, yeah, we're going through, like, some pretty big swells, probably like 10 footers. Our speed's between 5 and 7 knots, but we're hitting like 8, 9, depending on the swell. We're surfing down it. Not the most fun sail, but could be a lot worse. Yeah. You just see everything is shaking. After putting a double reef in our mainsail, we lost quite a bit of speed, so we decided it was best to put out a little bit of our headsail to try to gain some speed again. It's a little windy, but where are we finally?
Little Inagua!
Yes, we made it. Hopefully our friends are here. Hopefully you can hear this. It's still a bit rolly. Now, what we didn't know when we got to Little Inagua was that the rest of our crew had anchored in Jack Bay off of Great Inagua, which is about 20 miles from where we were. Luckily, we had a Garmin and were able to get in contact with them. And they told us that they were going to take off for the Dominican Republic in the morning. And we were just going to meet in the middle. Turn auto on? Yeah. Everything's okay. Auto's on! You're okay. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Stay there. Stay there.
We should have just stuck to our...
Ready? Get caught. You have anything to say, Susan?
Yeah, we're idiots and never listen to what other people tell you to do when you're on a sailboat. Your boat is your boat, and you need to make a final decision, and you don't let anyone else call the shots. Because I'm very mad at myself right now and disappointed in my judgment.
We both are.
So, on a boat, when things go wrong, everything goes wrong. We just, as you all know, made a ditch effort to make it to Turks and Caicos in the wrong weather conditions. We learned our lesson. We're here with our friends now, and just cleaning up the boat, getting her ready for next time we get going. We're gonna, well, one, our bilge pump doesn't work, so we have to fix that. We've been manually pumping out the water. We have a really nice manual bilge pump, which is awesome. Here, I'll show you a little bit. That big white hose there is our manual bilge pump, and it pumps a lot of water at a time. And this is how we pump it. Grab this handle, stick it right in here, and we pump it out. So we've been manually pumping out the bilge for the last day, which is not ideal. So our windlass doesn't work. We have to clean out the contacts again. We have a really bad connection with our wires. The bolt on the bottom of the windlass motor is stripped, so the connection is bad, which means that the motor heats up and it's really not good. Our bilge float switch isn't working. What else? Oh, we had to fix our water maker, which we just did. And then we also had, the boat is not waterproof. We have a lot of water coming in, mostly because of our cap rail. Our cap rail was replaced after Irma. We had some damage. The guy who did it did an awesome job, but did not use enough caulking, and it's not sealed properly. We haven't had any calm enough days to go around and put some black caulking, mostly because it's black is why we wanted a calm day, around the whole cap rail. So we had water coming in while we were underway in heavy weather. So we're gonna go around and wipe down all the walls, keep that salt water from getting it to any important items. So we're gonna, and also just clean the inside of the boat because it's been under a lot with between the dogs, us being all sweaty yesterday, you know.
So sweaty. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was like a sauna in here. It was awful.
Yeah, we had to have all the hatches closed because we had a lot of water coming over the, well, not a lot of water, mostly just salt spray coming over, so we didn't want that coming inside. Yeah, we just have a whole list of things to get done today, and
while everyone else is having fun.
Yeah, so while everyone's doing a beach workout, having an early cocktail, you know, celebrating the fact that we are not underway in 10-foot swells, 30-mile-per-hour winds. We are celebrating by fixing everything to make sure that everything's working when we get underway again.
So we rafted up to Steph, who rafted up to Not a Clue, who's rafted up with Spirit Animal, but not yet because they're out fishing. We are here working on
cleaning out the windlass yet again.
It says you got something on your nose. So
I do that cute little nose wiggle.
not cute. And I'm here working on cleaning out the bilge because we had a little bit of an oil leak. So I'm gonna wipe everything out, throw some Dawn soap in there, clean it all out, and then scoop out the dirty stuff. And then after that, we're gonna fix the oil leak. So
What you doing down there?
So our float switch came loose, which means that.
So wait, do you want to explain why we have it on that weight?
So we have the weight on here because so it kind of leaves like a layer of water, and usually that's oil from the engine. So in order
Not usually, like just in case.
Yeah, just in case. So the float switch kind of stops at this layer, and if there is oil, it prevents it from going into the ocean. So we have this good old float switch, but it came loose, and good thing Sasha checked the bilge while we were going because there was enough water that it almost came out of that lower compartment down there.
It was sloshing, but it was a few inches from the top.
So I'm just putting the float switch back on the weight, putting it back on the bottom, cleaning out all the oil.
Can you tune your wrench?
Or the adjustable wrench. So we had a little bit of an oil leak a few months ago, and Papa Polly marine teched it. Marine teched the leak. It's where the dipstick connects to the oil tank. However, it's leaking again. So our only solution, or we thought would be the solution, is to wrap it with this emergency tape we have. You can see how I kind of wrapped it around there. So next time we check it, hopefully it won't be leaking. Sash.
Really? I'm lucky that when I kicked actually went away because I didn't have any other ideas after the kick.
I was getting the pole spear. I was about to jump in.
It wasn't as big as I thought it was in the water.
This is how we end our day. Beautiful sunset. Wrapped it together. I'm coming! Boat's clean.